used to be an L shape. I had it made. There's a place in the village that makes these, so they come and measure it. And actually, originally it was made when I first moved in. I had the tiles put in as well. So basically, it keeps everything like lad wrap in here, all the straps. And this is tea towels and sponges. Over here we have all the sauces. It's supposed to be in groups, you know, like chilies and like pastes. And here is like sauces and Western type things, which is olive oil, Maggi, stuff like that. This is a fairly standard stovetop, you know. So it runs on propane gas, bottle gas, which what I've done is actually connected this, and the gas is actually next door, behind this wall. There it is. So it's this is my storeroom, and you'll see the vent coming off the stove. Actually, that's the exhaust, goes outside. So the cooking odors and the smoke escapes that way.
What about the bucket?
Oh, the bucket? That used to be a fan, exhaust fan, but it was not very effective. I took it out and I put that bucket in, which happens to have the right diameter, and it stops birds coming in and rain coming in. So that's it. So this is the happy toy. You can't buy them anymore. Needs battery to rotate. But see the boy and girl here? That's what those two are. Blown up. And I've got several others. They're all from the same period, but you can't buy them anymore. Oh, none of them have batteries, otherwise the batteries go flat. So I have a lot of them in here. I'm a toy collector. Here's a Beijing taxi. Bit dusty.
What was that again?
It's got an egg. Chicken and the egg. We'll see how long the egg lasts. It's a real egg. Been in there 4 years already.
I'm just going to use Laurie's convenience before we go sweaty.
Yeah. Where was it?
Talk about those two.
Oh, these two. They're gin and gin. They come from the happy toy. And I will show you the happy toy in a photograph later. But it's a extinct toy, you can't buy it anymore. But we actually created the boy and girl in the toy into two cartoon characters. And that's, I've got one pair here and one pair in Sydney. And these two are called Danchan or Bird. Well, that's the original one, the red one. So basically the red represents China. So it's an egg representing the birth of China. And in here, although normally some people come out of the darkness, these people, and so it's a symbol of China. People coming out of the dark ages into the future. So these are 4 characters, Chenyu or idioms, which are used for the whole series. But I love the graphic design of Chinese characters. So the 3-wheeler is common in Beijing. We'll turn the hook off now. Model of typical apartments built in urban China. And this is like maybe early 2000s. And so this was made by an architectural model company. And here this is I'm still working on this series. It says, if you can see back to the idioms, 正语 左右为难, which means I don't know my left from my right. So basically that's an image of apartments which you can still see in Beijing in particular, and they were made until the mid-90s. It's an old style architecture, so it's dated in terms of lighting, ventilation, fire hazard, etc. But a lot of these still exist in China, in Beijing especially, and they are characteristic of what Beijing looks like. Of course, they're all replaced by chrome and steel ones now. Beautiful, but international, design, which in a way, like the toy, I'm thinking it sort of erodes China's characteristic identity.